Hello everyone's. I'm here for Real Housewives of Atlanta season 9 episode 11. I have a few issues / questions about this opening scene. Mainly, why are we starting off on the side of the road? Like, the Bravo crew drove y'all up in a van and like, okay, y'all gonna hop in this car on this scenic road and y'all gonna take off from there. I'm like, why are we starting off on this scenic road? Secondly, Kenya, why did you think that the camp where y'all was going to be at was going to be some 5-star resort? I know you've never been camping before. I've never been camping, but I didn't think y'all was going to be like staying in luxury. It's camping. Y'all going to be by the woods, a little video room with a twin bed. Did you think y'all was going to be going to the spa? Now, PHAEDRA may not be my favorite person, but I did love what she did for those kids. Got them out of the city for a few days and just, they didn't have to worry about all the drama what they got going on, because they got to talking to them kids and like I almost broke out in tears because one of the little boys like, he don't even know his mom and daddy for real. He like seen pictures of them, but he doesn't know them. One little boy was talking about some his brother got shot and killed. I'm like, Lord, these kids like not only do they have to deal with like this foul and poison water that they're still dealing with, and nobody who's responsible is in jail, locked up for life right now, or paying some type of restitution. But then they have to deal with all the trial and tribulations, like being in the inner city. Don't know their mom, brothers and sisters getting killed left and right. Like, this was a chance for them kids to just be kids and just relax and just have a little bit of fun for those 2 days. They had a lake. They was on this little boat with like a dinner boat almost, but like for the kids. They got to ride horses, go kayaking. Now, before I moved to Texas, I never seen horses like it. Well, you see horses like if you driving out of town and like in the outskirts of town, you see a few horses here and there. But I've seen somebody riding on a horse every single day that I've lived in Texas. And I've been living in Texas since June of 2014. Now it's just normal for somebody to just be riding down the street on a horse, like on a regular just street. We're not talking about on the ranch. I'm talking about on Main, just regular street. I be seeing people riding down horses up and down my street, and I live in the city. So it was not shocking to see. Now it's not shocking to see horses, but I'm like, I was so happy that these kids, they just got to be kids these few days. I ain't got to worry about this filthy water, which I'm still trying to figure out how it is that I can like somebody can poison an entire city and still be out free. Like, we ain't pay no restitution for health coverage for kids going to the hospital. We ain't paid for like to get free drinking water. Whoever is responsible, they're still out living their life, and I just do not understand how. So Portia's new boo Todd, he done got in a little backlash at work from some pictures that she posted on Instagram. Her and PHAEDRA at the DNC conference, her and him like on the beach somewhere, because they some conservative people. Let him tell her they probably some Trump supporters, and they wasn't really feeling all what she had going on. So they was basically like, it's either her or us, and he was like, I'ma choose her. Now, I thought that she was gonna be like, oh my goodness, he gave up his job for me, but her thought was, you gave up your job for me? Like, we trying to build something. How are we gonna be building something? Sorry about my scarf. It's my favorite scarf, y'all. Got it at Ross Dress for Less. I think it was $6. Anyway, she's like, how are we going to build something in a relationship if you out here losing your jobs? And then on top of that, you don't know where we going in our relationship, and you out here like quitting your jobs. Like, what you got going on here? Later on in the episode, she done passed out at the nail shop because she has this condition to where like not enough oxygen goes to her brain. And when she said that, I like heard a collection of laughters from people who I watch on YouTube are like, I believe that. But I was like, I remember on like America's Next Top Model, like the earlier season before it went downhill. Anyways, this girl had that condition. I think it was like season 4, and she was just standing there, and then like she just like fell out, bam, hit her head. I think that's what what Portia has, like where She doesn't get enough oxygen to her brain. She passes out. And this has happened several times. She on bed rest. Say it could be stress. Like, she's stressed out because she's working a lot. She's doing Real Housewives of Atlanta. Her and her boo, they've been getting into it because he's out here quitting jobs. They're trying to start a relationship. And she's stressed. See, Candy, this is what happened when you trying to be nice and just say, yeah, girl, you can come stay with me. Because not only did you jokingly and trying to be polite say Kenya can stay with you, but she didn't invite somebody else. So, like, how are you a guest at my house and then you inviting guests? Because Cynthia rolls up and she don't just have an overnight bag. She got several wigs. She done bought her cereal. She done bought a whole wardrobe. And Candy was like, this ain't the project. We got cereal. I mean, we got all the things you need in this second big house. It is bigger than most people's houses. See, that's why you don't try to be nice and invite this is one time that, like, trying to be polite don't cut it. You up were trying to be polite and say, yeah, girl, you can come stay with me. Now you got two folks living in your house. One person who was known for busting out windows. Boyfriend was known for busting out windows. Now you got this person staying at your house. Now I don't think Todd, what's his name? His name ain't Todd, what's his name? I don't think Matt is that crazy to come over to your house and start some mess. Because, you know, Mama Joyce and the Joyces will come for him. But still, I would want to be polite, but I'm like, I don't really want you at my house for real, for real. I was just being nice. I know that's wrong, but that doesn't mean I don't like people staying at my house. It's just me and my husband until we have us some kids. Now, if my mama want to come visit, of course she can come visit. Something happened to my mama or his parents, yeah, y'all can come stay here. But I don't think they would do that. But like that's the only people that I'd be like, yeah, come stay here. Like close family. That's the only people I think I would come let them come stay at my house. So all the ladies meet up and PHAEDRA suggests they go glamping, glamorous camping. And this is when I felt, I may be wrong, but I felt that Kenya, she was trying to start some mess. Because she wanted to know if they do go camping, how is Portia going to act, seeing as how she is known for popping off on people, and how is your anger management going? Now, mind you, Portia told PHAEDRA she was in anger management and confidence. And PHAEDRA decided to go tell Kenya. But now, what's her name? PHAEDRA's over here backpedaling. Like, I said she was working on some things. No, you clearly said she's in anger management. And she invited us to this escape room to show how she's dealing with her anger management. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is, how is it that we are 11 episodes in? So I'm thinking that show been on, they've been filming. I say, I'm going to give them 2 months. And ain't nobody said anything about Portia popping off. Now, if she was going to pop it off, it don't take her going out of town to go glamping to pop off. She could have did that any old time. So this is where I think Kenya was being messy. Now, Portia, she's looking like, first of all, how did you know that I was in anger management? That's the first thing. Yes, I am in anger management. And I feel that if she was going to pop off at any time, like actually trying to fight somebody, it would have been this time. Now, this is where I'm going to try to give Portia a pass, because I can say probably at least each and every one of these girls at one time, like, I ain't scared to fight, I can do that. But Portia actually does that. Now, she's the bad guy. Now, y'all already talking about some if you're feeling froggy, jump. But now, Portia's all about, I'm going to just go ahead and swing. Now, when she attacked Kenya, Kenya sat there for we don't know how many hours this is going on, waving scepters at her, yelling at a bullhorn, directly at Portia. Now, we don't know how long this went on. So, at one point, Portia pulled that scepter for her and threw it away. And she was like, basically, come on, do it. Kenya stepped up like she wanted to do it. So, Portia took that as, okay, it's time to swing. And she swung and swept the floor with her. Now, this whole situation with Cynthia and Portia, Cynthia was all in her feelings because her and Peter's relationship was going bad. They had been drinking. She got in her feelings and she felt that Portia was being rude to her. Now, that fight shouldn't have went anywhere. But I think what the thing is that made things worse this time is because all this back and forth between friends is brought on to the other friends in the circle. And at one point, but Portia's like, you know what? I'm going to excuse myself from this situation because y'all, I feel ganged up on. Like, y'all so scared of what Portia's going to do and how Portia's handling her anger. And ain't nobody said nothing this whole time. But we going out of town and y'all scared I'm going to pop off out of town. So she decides to leave the situation. She's like, you know what? I'm out. This is when I was side-eyeing Kenya so much. Like the hardest side eye of all side eyes. Because this girl is leaving the situation and is done with it. But you decide to follow her. Now, Fayedra's trying to tell you, you don't need to follow her. Let me talk to my friend. But he's like, if she's in such good anger management, it wouldn't matter. You are not following her because you're being a friend. You are following her because you want her to pop off so you can say, look, she's being violent again. No, she was leaving the situation to show that, hey, I am working on my anger issues. It's one day at a time. Old Portia would have popped off by now. But new Portia is excusing herself from said situation. So she decides to leave. This is when, what's her name? Sheree's like, you know what? You do be starting mess. This is the whole thing started because of you, Kenya. I'm like, Sheree, thank you for saying something. Like, you always doing something to making somebody react. This is the same thing with Matt. Like, you doing stuff to Matt, making him bust out your window. This is when this host of you used to get beat too, Sheree, so you don't say nothing. But like, Kenya, the way you do things so people can react, so you can play victim. I know you want it so bad for Portia to turn around and slap you, choke you, pull your hair, do something, so you can say she's being violent and when she's trying to walk away from a situation. If you so worried about her and her anger management and what's going to happen when y'all go glamping, you wouldn't have followed after that girl. You wanted something to happen. And another thing, how long was they there? Because it was like, looked like it was maybe about 4 in the afternoon, and they say no, it was dark out there. Like, how long were they standing there having a conversation about Kenya provoking people? So everybody leaves, Portia comes back, and this is when Fayedra's started to backpedal. Because she was like, how did she know that I was in anger management in the first place? And this is when Bravo does what Bravo does best. They rolled that beautiful bean footage, and it showed Phaedra telling Kenya she brought us here because she wanted to show you how things are working out in her anger management. See, Portia, I hope you realize Phaedra out here telling stuff you said in confidence, and she not really being your friend, because you know this your friend, and you know your friend does not like Kenya. So why are you telling Kenya your friend's business? And I think Sheree saw that as well. Now, Sheree, I'm not going to give you a pass because you known to start some mess too. Because you always get a little bit of information. You like the person who plays telephone. It start off saying one thing, and by the time it gets to you, you add a little something or subtract a little something and make the whole thing, make it a whole bunch of mess. So that was basically the gist of my review. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people watching my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.